Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. Today, the third and final game in this three-game series between the Blazers and the Cobras. It's baseball on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Don, the man, will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
Buford Christian is into the ball game now as he'll take over out in left field.
Number 10, Buford.
Stepping up now, Scott Jordan. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off for Portland, the second baseman, Scott Jordan.
First pitch on its way. And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway. Dan, D-Row, we take a look at our home 9 as they take the field here today. They come into this one in need of some kind of spark to turn them around as they find themselves in the midst of a 5-game slide.
Yeah, I get it, Matty. The team's on a moderate losing streak right now. Can't be happy with the way they played, but they have to find a way to relax a little bit. Everybody goes through these little stretches, these little valleys throughout the course of a long season. This team should right itself, and it needs to start today.
Now the 1-1 pitch is taken below the zone for a ball. Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2. Forecast high calls for 80 degrees, but we're at 76 here at opening pitch. And it's fouled away. The 2-2. Grounded to third. He's got it. And there's one away.
Batting second, the center fielder, Richardson.
Set to get his day started, Richardson, batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season. First pitch coming, here it is. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. One out, nobody on. And he fouls this one off. Outside, 2-1. And there are our umpires for this one. Working balls and strikes will be Mr. Darryl Parker.
Well, D-Row, Darryl Parker behind the dish, and you never really know what you're going to get from this guy.
Yeah, sometimes, and I'd hate to be mean and say he flips a coin back there because that's not the case. But as an offensive player, you have to find a consistent zone. You just can't.
The 2-2. Oh, look out. Hot shot to third, and there are 2 away.
Batting first, the left fielder, Dizzy.
Digging in, Nori Dizzy. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Now the pitch. Way late on the fastball for strike one.
Now this pitcher's feeling the flow right now. 2 outs in the first inning. He's got really nice mechanics working right now and blew that fastball right by him.
Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Love the high heater right there to raise the hitter's sights. Let's see if he buries something in the dirt right here.
Late making contact on that swing, and will do it again on 1 and 2. The pitch.
That's outside.
Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
So that's 2 pitches in a row above the belt. As a hitter, that's what you're looking for, especially when it's a day game and the ball is carried. That just wasn't a good enough pitch to hit.
And we'll have the first base runner of the ball game here as that misses, and it's a 2-out walk.
That's the third baseman. Colt.
Into the box now, Colt Snow. Man at first after the 2-out walk. Throw over to the bag. And a dive, but he's back in there. Here comes the first pitch. The 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Dizzy is off of first with 2 away. Fouled away. Hit pretty well out toward right center field. Long run for the right fielder. But he can't get there, and it bounces over the wall. It's a ground rule double.
Off the bat, it looked like that might bring their first run of the game across. But those hopes ended quickly when it hopped over the wall. Everyone gets 2 bases on a ground rule double, so the runner from first is forced to stay at third, and the next guy is going to have to be the one to put them on the board.
Striding in, Mad Dog Jackson. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch.
Count 1-0.
Here's the 1-0.
That's ball. Ball 3.
There's absolutely no need to challenge him in this situation right here. Do yourself a favor, be smart, nibble a little bit, maybe use his aggressiveness against himself.
Runners at second and third with 2 gone.
And
3-1.
Got to believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs, 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle the bat. That's a perfect situation to let him loose. But I love the fact that he's keyholed in a certain area, and it wasn't what he was looking for.
And he takes ball 4. So now at least they're set up for the force at any base here with 2 away.
At this rate, he's going to set some kind of a record for walks issued in a game, or he'll get an early hook. We'll see if he can settle down here and start to find the strike zone, or if he continues to struggle.
Into the box, Francisco Barreto. He's 3 for 7 in the series coming in. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. One and 0. Here it is. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
That'll will find its way out of play. Still going to have a good hitter's count. 2-1 now.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
To 2-2 now.
Definitely a big pitch coming up right here. He's going to be pumped if he can work his way out of this inning with the game still tied.
The 2-2 pitch. This is on the ground to short. Is he going to get out of this? Over to first. He does get out of it, and the inning is over. A couple of walks, but no damage. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Jordan English, the southpaw out of the Golden State, gets the call here. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, you can tell by this strikeout to walk ratio 2-to-1 that this guy is more a pitch to contact guy than a strikeout walk guy.
Coming to the plate now, Jonathan Adkins, having a very nice year, currently second in the NL batting chase.
Hey, not a bad year for a second baseman. There's some really good two-sackers out there, but second basemen aren't typically where you expect to have one of your better hitters.
First delivery to him on the way. Dan Dero, as we take a look at our visiting club as they take the field in this scoreless ball game. They've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, both the first 2 games of this series have been nail-biters, but they've been able to find a way to win. And if you're going to the postseason, you need to be...
A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And no chance at a recovery here, as despite a great effort that time, they won't get it out on the play. So now to the plate, Mark Lacey. Pitch, a curveball that's off the catcher's glove and gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
And this is what happens when a power hitter is at the plate. You don't want to give them anything in the zone, and sometimes that leads to those tough-to-handle wild pitches. There's a chance they just put him on first now to avoid him doing any real damage.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Fouled off. And that misses. 2-1. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Catch made out there in center field as the runner will tag from second. And he'll make it up to third safely here with 1 away.
Batting first, the first baseman, John Mickey.
Stepping into the box, number 19. First trip to the plate for him in this one, and it's a good RBI spot, too. Leadoff man at third with 1 down. He's set. Here it comes.
Wanted to get the front door curveball on the inside corner there, but it backed up a little and stayed off the corner.
Here it comes, 1-0.
Oh, that's out.
Too high, and it's 3-0.
You would think in this situation, maybe with a base open, he'd just pitch around him and put him on first. But not with the guy in the on-deck circle. He's going to attack this hitter.
And that misses, ball 4. So with one out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
Almost looks semi-intentional there. The bad news is that there are 2 men on base. The good news is that an inning-ending double play is now in order.
Settling in now, Paul Taylor. He was 1 for 4 with a triple in the ball game last night. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Inside with the fastball. It's 1-0. Runners are at first and third, 1 away. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now.
2-0 count, runners at the corners. You can bet he's looking for something to drive right here. There's a good chance he gets something to hit, too.
As a look now to pitch. 2-1 the count. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Couldn't be a whole lot better situation to hit in now. 3-1, 2 on. He's got to be thinking he's going to get a pitch he can drive right here.
Grounded softly down the line toward first. But a foul ball, and it's full now at 3-2. Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now. They've reached base via the base on ball.
Well, it's obvious he wanted absolutely no part of the 3 or 4 hole hitters. But he's got to focus here because this guy in the 5 hole is just as dangerous.
At the plate, Brad Benton, as we run to the numbers to see the splits between July and August. Delivery to him on the way. English is known to have exceptional stuff. His strikeout numbers are eye-popping, but at times he does get himself in hot water with the base on balls.
Matty D, the stuff has never been a question with this guy. It's been about containing the stuff and having command of the strike zone. He has really good strikeout pitches. The problem is he'll get ball 1, he'll get ball 2, and he sometimes isn't really in attack mode, and that leads him to walking a lot of batters.
Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. Bases are loaded here. 1 man out. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
Here's a little chopper up the middle. Scooped up. 1 there. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw.
Well, they really didn't have a shot at turning 2 on the high chopper. They only get 1, and that allows the runner from third to score.
Standing in, Buford Christian. He'll get to take his first cuts here. From the belt, the pitch. Throw over to first, but the runner's back easily. Comes set, the 0-1, and it's fouled away. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. And he wastes a fastball high there, 1-2.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in its zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. A ball and 2 strikes. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. So 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and 2 left. 1 inning in the books here. The Cobras on top 1-0. Into the box now, Alejandro Rosa. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. In there, and it's 0-1. And he fouls this one off. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. On a good curveball, gets him swinging for out number 1.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
To the plate now, Samuel Rincon. He'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. Enters play here at 279. 6 home runs and 17 RBIs. The 0-1 delivery. Rincon is a player referred to as clutch by teammates, coaches, and of course the media. He seems to find himself in pressure situations often, and it's hard to find many instances where those moments have gotten the best of him. It just appears he really relishes the big spot. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. He struck him out as well, so the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away.
On the mound, he's thinking, grab some pine, Rook. Listen, for almost everyone, the adjustment to hitting big league pitching is a big one. Some guys have success when they first get called up, but as soon as teams start figuring out how to get you out, that's when the learning process really starts.
Stepping in now, Jordan English, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0. Will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Ball and a strike.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. And just a masterful job of pitching here as he strikes out the side in order. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. So striding in, King Giles, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
King Giles.
Now here it comes. Trying to bunt his way aboard, but this will get fouled. ball one. One pitch, a curveball that's right there. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Hey, I don't mind that take right there. That was a nasty breaking ball. Started outside the zone, popped back inside the zone. Good spin rate on it. Move on to the next pitch.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Into the box now, Richard Wise, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Now a fastball off the plate away, a ball and a strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Now the 2-1 pitch.
I got 3-1. 3 balls.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
Into his motion, here comes the 3-1. Swing and a ball hit foul as this will find the seats in right. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fouled away. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
At the plate now, Don the Man, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Wind up and the 0-1, and this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
Wow, that's 40 pitches for him already. This doesn't have the makings of a start that he's going to go very deep.
Now the 1-1 pitch.
The count is 2-1.
Two out, nobody on. All even now, 2-2. Now here's the pitch. Fouled off. Popped up. Jackson will put this one away, and the side is retired. Now in the box, Scott Jordan. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. He's right there. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
The center field, number 13, Richard. Richardson.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Richardson 0 for 1 here in the early going. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line drive to center field. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now. So a one-out base hit has him aboard here in the third, and that seems as good a time as any to check out our league leaderboard in hits. And as you see there on the graphic, his total good for 5th best in the National League. First things first, here's a throw over. And another throw over. And a dive, but he's back in. Standing in now, Nori, dizzy. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Falls there, and he is out. Good throw.
Wow, that's a big-time throw right there. And it's a tall task to throw him out stealing a bag. But he got rid of it quickly, and it was a good job down there applying the quick tag. They'll have to feel good about that one.
The 1-0 is taken for ball 2.
Hey, not a good spot to be, down 2-0. This guy has some serious pop at the plate. I'm expecting a big hack here.
Line shot to second, but it's caught and the side is retired. Bottom of the third now, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Jonathan Atkins. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. A ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. Liner towards second. That's in another base hit. He's 2 for 2. Already 2 hits in the ballgame as he's on base here in the home third. And as you can see there on the team leaderboard, he's currently tops on the ball club in that department as we approach the final month of the season. At the plate, Mark Lacey, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Before the 0-1, he'll check on first, and the runner will get back standing. A runner at first with no outs here. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. Lacey is just shy of 6 feet at 5'11", a right-handed batter and thrower. This is his 10th season at the major league level, so almost a decade, which is quite an accomplishment. And again a throw and a dive, but he's back. Now the 1-1 pitch. Swung on and missed for strike number 2.
Hey, you know the pitcher right now, he's looking for that best friend, that double play ball. This is where you have to really be disciplined at the plate and make sure that you get a pitch that's above the knees that you can get in the air.
A swing, and it's popped in the air back behind first. Jackson will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. 1 gone.
The first baseman, number 19, John. McKee.
Stepping in, Sean McKee. He drew a walk his first time up. From the belt, kicks and deals, and it's fouled away. Prior to the 0-1, here's a look to first, and he'll get back in standing. Runners on first with one down. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. Now a long throw to third. Oh, and it's off target, and he'll be safe at third.
So we just witnessed some elite speed going from first to third, as Showtrack is demonstrating. You won't find many other guys in this or any other sport for that matter that are capable of picking them up and putting them down like he can, and it ended up making a play not even close at third.
Into the box, Paul Taylor, as he'll reach for one and come up empty for the first strike. The average sitting right at 270 on the year, 27 homers and 84 runs batted in. The 0-1 pitch is looked at for ball one.
Interesting sequence of pitches right there. A real ugly swing on a ball away, and it looks like the batter has a much better idea of what he's looking for after that second pitch.
1-1. High and deep to right center. A ball that's carrying. And just short of a home run, this ball's off the wall. So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down. Stepping in now, Brad Benton, as he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. Reached by way of a fielder's choice his first time around. And there's ball one. Took something off there as this pitch is in the dirt, but handled quickly behind the plate. Ball 3-1 now.
This is a spot you like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
The 3-1. And he looks at one that misses ball 4, so that'll load him up, but at least the double play is in order here with one away.
Boy, oh boy, that's a tough one for the pitcher. He's definitely wondering, where the heck was that pitch? I think he called it high, but our strike zone says otherwise.
So coming to the plate, Buford Christian. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, pretty deflating at bat right there, Matty. Not only for him, but the team as well. He's got to find a way to pull a trigger. Can't get caught guessing with runners in scoring position.
Curveball just misses apparently. 1-0.
We're only in the third inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball.
This is worst case scenario for the pitcher. As the offensive player, man, smile on your face knowing you're sitting fastball right down the middle.
Now 2-0 home.
Ball 3.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
Bases are loaded with only one out. And they won't let him walk that easily, as that's somehow ruled a strike. 3-1 now. Not the kind of swing you're looking for. 3-1 as it runs to a full count now. 3-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. Barehanded for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. We played 3 full. It's now a 2-0 ball game. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Colt Snow. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started. This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
Curveball there. This one touching 77 miles an hour. 2 strikes.
Great pitch right there. That is a huge breaking ball. Not shocked he took it. Got to calibrate that one for a second.
And he fouls this one off. Grounded down the third baseline, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
I love a well-executed changeup, especially one down in the zone. The only problem throwing it in that situation, you leave that belt high or miss your spot just a hair, and you could have some problems.
Here now the 2-2. Ripped down the line. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Again, another foul ball. Another try at 2-2. Well, he finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at-bat.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
Into the box now, Mad Dog Jackson, as he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. Jackson, playing here in his age 34 season. He's in the midst of his 20th major league campaign. Pretty remarkable. Almost 2 full decades playing at the highest level.
Yeah, you said it, Matty. Nothing else has to be said. In order to stay in this game 16 years, you have to be a great talent, a great teammate, and have the ability to adjust and evolve as a player. So hats off to him.
Called strike, and he's behind 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. 1 out, nobody on. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2.
One thing to take note of is how these last 2 batters have really driven up his pitch count. He's had to use 14 pitches already on them, and he's not even through this guy yet. 14 is near the top end of what you want to throw in a complete inning.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. And another foul ball. gap in left center. He's got a base hit, possibly more. He'll get it into second. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a two-base hit.
I'm sure the boys on the bench appreciate that, AB, right there. Grinding out an 8-pitch at bat and was able to be successful and deliver a hit for the team.
In now, Francisco Barreto, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball, 1-1. Fastball swung on and hit to second. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Now back. Shortstop. Alejandro Rosa.
Coming to the plate now, Alejandro Rosa. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Gotta find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
And that'll get by into center field for a base hit. And they're on the board as now it's a 2-1 ball game.
They were in the middle of this one already, D-Row. They finally score a run, and they've had a tough time scoring some runs.
Yeah, after taking it on the chin yesterday, it's nice to finally break through. Maybe this gives the offense the confidence it needs.
Now a move over to first, and the runner back safely. Now, Samuel Rincon. Pitch outside the throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
That's pretty savvy base running, right? A lot of pitchers don't throw over twice in a row, so I think he was going on first movement, and it worked out nicely.
Here's the 1-0. Now it's 2-0.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
The 2-0.
Here's the game within the game. You have a better matchup on deck. You got a 3-1 count in this situation. Don't be afraid to put him on base and attack the next guy.
And that misses, ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out.
That walk is going to feel a little extra frustrating for this pitcher. Not only do you never really want to walk the number 8 hitter, but it's also going to let the pitcher hit this inning instead of forcing him to lead off the next one.
Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. In the dirt here. Good job to get to that quickly, though, and the count will even at 1. Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball and play hard.
The set and the 2-1. Big rip at the curveball, but he comes up empty, and it's even at 2-2.
Oh, man, was that a hack. He's trying to create his own run support with a swing like that.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Ready with the payoff pitch. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. And to score is the runner from first. It's a 3-2 ball game.
Boy, that's a big base hit right there, D-Roll, by the pitcher to give them a one-run lead.
Yeah, that's a backbreaker for the team right now. They're going to have to find a way to regroup. When you watch the pitcher drive in two, nothing can be more frustrating. And to give up the lead in that manner, you know your manager's steaming right now.
So now to the plate, Scott Jordan. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. One ball, no strikes. A ball and a strike.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Fly ball to straightaway left. Christian will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. So 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a man left. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. The Blazers are out on top 3-2. Digging in to try it again, King Giles. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Giles.
First offering on its way. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, center field.
Now at the plate, Richard Wise. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. Weak grounder down the line at third. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, the pitcher, John, the man.
So here now is the pitcher, Don the Man. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, we used to have a saying right here. You would stride to the plate for this AB trying to chop wood. Not in today's game. You just want to get your bat plane on the same path.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Now at the plate, Richard Richardson. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
Here's the pitch. And a fastball's in there for strike one. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Fouled away. The pitch.
Ball one.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going.
He was looking for a swing and a miss breaker right there, but left that one in the zone that got fouled off.
And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
That has to make you feel really good as a pitcher, right? You're making pitches all around the zone, and then you bring that one inside. You can't do anything with it. What does it do? It just locks you up inside. You have no chance to put the ball in play.
At the plate, Nori Dizzy. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half, it's 0-1. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Fastball just misses, that's ball one. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. He's through first and hustling for second. And he is in at second base with a one-out double.
Their own pitcher is absolutely dealing right now, so this is a big moment in this game. If his teammates can pick him up and drive him in now, that might be all they need to get the W here.
Into the box, Colt Snow, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Nope. And he misses again, 2-0.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
Now back, the first baseman, Mad Dog Jackson.
Now at the plate, Mad Dog Jackson. Looking to keep this a one-run game, the pitch. Fifth inning of play here in a 3-2 ball game. Unable to find the zone with the slider.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
The set and the 2-0. Called a strike on the inside part of the plate, 2-1. And he continues to labor here, coming up on 100 pitches in just the fifth inning.
Boy, D-Row, this is a spot right now. If you're an offense, you start licking your chop. Pitch count starting to get up. Into the fifth inning, they could be sitting on some big knocks right there.
Yeah, absolutely, Dan. You're looking for something middle of the plate right here. He doesn't have a great feel for his breaking stuff. Maybe he hangs something.
Here's the 3-1. Two outs here with a runner at third. Fouled off. Here's the payoff pitch. Popped him up. Benton over to his left. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Set now for the bottom of the fifth, and set to go is the second baseman, Jonathan Adkins.
Jonathan Adkins.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Oh, that's just out.
Now a 1-0. Misses, ball 2. Now the 2-0. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Two and two count. Here it comes. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
Mark Lacey is in for a third plate appearance as he watches one miss inside. It's 1-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Lifted in the air out to right. Rincon is there, 2 down.
The first baseman, number 19, Sean McKee.
Ready for another chance. Sean McKee. He singled his last time up. First offering on its way. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired. Tim McKee takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
McKee.
Digging in once again, Francisco Barreto. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon.
Francisco Barreto.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hits the bottom of the strike zone here with the sinker. Strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Off the plate. 1 ball, 1 strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Good breaking ball there, laid off for the 2nd strike. The 1-2. Misses for the 2nd ball. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now. Alejandro Rosas will be next. Hit hard on the ground to second. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batter, shortstop, Alejandro Rosas.
Stepping up to the plate, Alejandro Rosas. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
And that's the second out.
The right fielder, number 21, Daniel Rincon.
Now at the plate, Samuel Rincon, 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. Here comes the first pitch. And it's fouled away. 3-2's our score here in inning number 6. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Giles will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Jorge Campos enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Campos.
Leading off the inning, Paul Taylor, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Paul Taylor.
First pitch of the at-bat. The high fastball is in there. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball, 1-1. Ball and 2 strikes.
Count is 1 and 2.
A little low. It's 2-2. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Stepping in now, Brad Benton, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Him up. Barreto waits on it. 2 down.
The left fielder, number 10, Buford Christian.
Ready once again, Buford Christian. First pitch coming. Here it is. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. In the air now, out to left. Dizzy is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. So they go quietly here in this half inning. 7th inning coming up. Portland leads it 3-2. Lucius Rojas is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. He'll check in here at 277. A dozen home runs and an even 50 RBIs. The 1-0. Is a sinker in the dirt. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. windup, the 2-0 pitch. And it's belted high and deep into right center. Gone to lead off the inning. Solo shot to right center. Number 13 for him on the year as they push the lead to 4-2.
One of the best qualities of this pitcher is keeping the ball in the ballpark. He's not an easy guy to get the ball up in the air again, so he's going to have to regroup a little bit here. He's not used to giving up home runs.
At the plate now, Scott Jordan. As the sinker to him finds the zone for strike one. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
And the knuckle curve that time. Got him swinging, and that's the first out.
Every pitcher gives up home runs, some more than others, but the best ones forget about them as soon as the next guy digs into the batter's box. He showed me a lot right there by going after the next hitter and striking him out on only 3 pitches.
In now, Richard Richardson. And it's grounded just foul down the line. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
Ooh, that was ugly. Howdy, if you're waving at me.
Hit hard on the ground at third. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
The left fielder, number 24, Dizzy.
Ready for another shot now. Nori Dizzy, 1-for-2 with a double on his line thus far. Here comes the first pitch. And he lays off there, 1-0. 2 out, nobody on. The 1-0 pitch is a sinker swung on and missed 1-1. Line drive base hit. And this will find the wall deep in the corner. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we can say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
Standing in now, Colt Snow. As he'll take a look at his strike on the outside corner, it's 0-1. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold, 0-2. 2 out here and a runner at second. Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. The Blazers lead this one 4-2. Michael Robinson will come on in relief now, and he'll be making appearance number 80 on the season thus far. Leading off the inning, King Giles, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
Now a ball pulled hard but foul off to the left. Robinson, a 5'10" right-hander. He's an 11-year vet at the major league level, so he certainly put together a nice career in professional baseball. Here's the 0-1 pitch. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. A ball and 2 strikes now. Robinson has racked up over 70 innings on the mound and has a rather inflated ERA, one that won't come down easily. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
Into the box now, Richard Wise. As they'll watch a sinker here that misses. It's ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The 1-0.
That's Bolton.
Hey, you want to talk about being in the zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Jordan is calling for it, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
Jason McIntosh will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Comes into his first at-bat at 283. 1 home run and 22 RBIs. A ball and a strike. Here it comes on 1-1.
That's Bolton.
And this is on the inside edge, perhaps off the inside edge, but it's a called strike. 2-2 now. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Richardson is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Gunter has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 27.
Ready to begin the 8th and set to go is the veteran first baseman, Mad Dog Jackson. Here's the pitch. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Christian comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out.
Now batter, catcher, Francisco Barreto.
Stepping in, Francisco Barreto. He's hitless coming into this at-bat, so the hit streak he's been riding is on the line here.
Yeah, he's up in the double digits with it. You know, he wants to keep it going as long as possible, but this very well could be the last chance to do that.
First pitch coming. Here it is. This is line to left. Christian is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, the shortstop, Alejandro Rosas.
So stepping in, Alejandro Rosas. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he starts him out with one high and tight. Ball 1. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. The 1-0. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. Getting late, 4-2 our score as we play the 8th inning. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Oh, and he took a big swing at that one as this is driven out to deep left center field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Bob Melvin's going to make his way out for a conference at home plate, and it looks like we're going to have a double switch here. Carson Roper is in out of the bullpen now as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch. Nathan Bird will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. Leading off the inning, Jonathan Adkins, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. The 0-1 delivery. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Roper, 30 years of age. He's an 11-year vet at the major league level, so he certainly put together a nice career in professional baseball. Into the corner and slicing foul. Roper has over 40 innings on his line so far, and through those innings he's posted a whip a little under 1.5. Certainly something he'd like to improve on. The 1-2. Line to the right side, and that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Well, talk about having a pretty special game. That's his 3rd single of the game, D-Row. 3 for 4. Not a bad game.
Yeah, just not trying to do too much, Dan. Taking what the pitcher's giving him right here. If the fastball's away, shooting it the other way. If he's got something hanging in the middle of the plate, turning and burning a little bit. Nice execution.
Into the box, Mark Lacey, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. I'm set with the 0-1.
This is a tough guy to turn 2 on. It's got to be hit hard. If you're an infielder, you've got to catch it and get rid of it quickly.
And 2 count. Here's the pitch. Oh, and the slurve is over for strike 3 called. 1 gone. Riding in once again, Sean McKee. Here's a look over to first, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Delivery to him on the way. Line drive to left, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Take a look at this again in slow motion. He tracks this thing all the way, gets his hands quickly through the zone, and just rips it down the left field line, just how they draw it up.
To the plate now, Paul Taylor, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. A ball and no strikes. Here it is.
Oh, that's out.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Here it comes, 2-0.
Ball, second time.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Runners are at first and second with one away. There's ball 4.
It was obvious when the count ran to 2-0 that they were not going to give this guy anything to hit. Sometimes you have to pick your battles, and they're going to try their luck with the next hitter.
Edwin Miles will be summoned now to be the pinch runner.
Number 45. Mario.
Ready now, Brad Benton, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First pitch of the at-bat. There's a base hit on the line. And the runner from third crosses the plate. A good throw comes into the infield, so that will force the second runner to hold on over at third base. Lonnie Overstreet is called upon to pitch, really needing that double play ball. Bases are loaded here with only one man out.
Overstreet.
So striding forward now, Buford Christian. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind him, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. First pitch is a slider down low. It's 1-0.
Obviously a huge situation in the game here, but at the plate he's got to keep it simple. He can't try to do too much just because the bases are juiced. At the very least, just find it.
Meanwhile, this ball's going to get through, and that's a base hit. One run is scored. Can't make the tag on him. He's safe, and they've taken the lead here in the 8th.
It's awfully difficult to score runs late in the game after being down by 1-0.
That base hit drives him too. That's a huge base hit.
What a momentum swing. What an AB right there. Now you got to grab your leather and go out and flash some D for the boys.
Stepping in now, King Giles, as he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike 1. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. From the belt, kicks and deals. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
He knows full well he's sitting on a hat trick right here. All he's trying to do is avoid the golden sombrero.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. 3 runs already home here. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ballgame to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts.
Wow, he's just a lost cause in this one. That's the 4th time he struck out in this game alone, and that's not something you'll forget very quickly. That's about as bad of a day as you can have.
At the plate now, Richard Wise, as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. Ready with the 0-1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Dizzy is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So they pick up 3 runs on 4 base hits, no errors, and 2 men left on base. 9th inning coming up. The Cobras are out in front, 5-4. Edwin Miles will stay in the game, taking over at third base and batting in that 8th spot. Jason Lee takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. Stepping into the box, Samuel Rincon. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Hey, not an easy thing to do to try to come back and tie a game or take the lead off of a guy like this, one of the game's elite closers.
Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
He's had to be sitting out over that outer half of the plate. For him to take those first two pitches right there, finds himself 0-2. I'll be surprised if the pitcher doesn't go right back to that spot.
And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone. So the leadoff man gone to start the top of the ninth as we take a look at lead saves leaders entering play. And as you can see right there, he's up near the top in the National League, currently third best. Now to the plate, Nathan Bird. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike one. Skied into very shallow right. Giles in a few steps as he takes it. 2 down. To the top of the lineup, stepping in, Scott Jordan. Here's the first pitch to him. And this is low, ball one.
Count 1-0.
One-run game here in the top of the ninth. And he fouls this one off. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. This is swung on and missed. So with that, they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon. And this ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it. He's got it, and the Cobras have ended their 5-game losing streak as the ball game is over.
Well, there's no doubt they've looked pretty inept the last 5 games. But they got the monkey off their back here with the win and are hoping to build on that now.
A 1-run finish today, 5-4 the final score. Mississippi came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Gunter wins in relief for the 8th time this year. Jason Lee closes the door for the save, his 37th of the year. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian, we all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
Here now is our final line score. First, for your victorious home team, 5 runs, 8 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. For the visitors, 4 runs on 8 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 18 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
Got this.